What if I told you that a difference between you now and a version of you who is absolutely crushing life is just 10 minutes a day? Not $1 million idea, not some overnight success scam. Just tiny, boring, consistent action every single day. But here's the twist. Most people will never do it. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see how small habits create unstoppable momentum. We're going into your fears, your resistance, and how you can trick your brain into becoming that person. Here, I am going to show you how to take that idea and apply it to your micro habits and micro improvements. Today, we're diving into the micro improvement challenge. The power of getting just 1% better every day. But here's the deal. I'm not giving you a sugar-coated pep talk. You only live a new life when you look back on your old one. Now, what does that mean exactly? Maybe you want to be a morning person. Maybe you want to get fit. Or maybe you want to learn the code. Then you're going to set a daily target for each of those goals. For example, if your goal was to become a morning person, a daily target could be wake up at the same time every day. Well, if you want to truly maximize your potential, I would recommend following the 2-minute rule. When you first start a new habit, it's important that you do it immediately. In other words, don't put it on your to-do list for later. Just do it right now. Why? Well, because it only takes 2 minutes. We can find countless reasons to procrastinate by focusing on small actions. Fabulous makes the journey of building healthy habits less overwhelming and more enjoyable. The app is designed to fit seamlessly into your daily routine. With its convenient, personalized, and fun approach, Fabulous is the perfect companion to help you build the habits you need to achieve your goals and live your best life. It sends you timely reminders to help you stay on track, and its quick and easy routines can be done in as little as 5 minutes. Second, Fabulous is highly customizable. It takes into account your individual needs, preferences, and goals. You can choose from a wide range of routines and adjust them as you progress. Third, Fabulous makes it fun and engaging. It uses gamification techniques to keep you motivated and celebrate your achievement. This makes the process of building habits more enjoyable and sustainable. This gradual approach helps you stay motivated and committed to your goals in the long run. I've even personally used Fabulous, and I've even really impressed with the science-backed approach and how effective it is. They combine psychology, behavioral science, and coaching to help you form lasting habits. But it's really hard to procrastinate when the task at hand only takes 2 minutes. You can watch this video for more details. Leave a comment below. Let's have a chat. If your goal was to get fit, a daily target could be go to the gym 3 times a week. You're going to set a very small daily target that you can achieve every single day. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the 1% Better Everyday Challenge. Have you tried it before? Do you have any tips for making it more effective? You're going to use an app to track your streak. And when you first start a new habit, you're going to follow the 2-minute rule. Simple, right? But what if you're still struggling to build good habits? Well, check out this video next to learn how to hack your environment to make good habits irresistible. Or if your goal was to learn to code, then a daily target could be to complete 1 lesson online. These targets should be small enough that you can achieve them every single day. And here's the catch, you must achieve them every single day. Fabulous guides you through a series of fun, but sometimes we all need a little nudge in the right direction, a clear plan of action to get us started. That's where Fabulous comes in. They're an app that helps you form healthy habits by breaking them down into small bite-sized actions that you can take every day. What sets Fabulous apart from other habit-building apps is its approach. Rather than simply telling you what to do, and interactive routines that are designed to help you understand the why behind each habit and how it fits into your overall well-being. Because we're doing this micro improvement challenge, it is super important that you only set targets that you know you can achieve. Because the streak is more important than the actual goals themselves. That's because streaks produce dopamine. Dopamine makes you feel good, and feeling good makes you want to continue the behavior. If you miss even one day in a row, you reset your streak back to 0. And trust me, it's really easy to slip into the mindset of, I'll start again tomorrow. Well, the only time we actually experience real change is when we look back on our past selves and realize just how far we've come. I personally use an app called Streaks, but there's lots of different apps available. Just search for a habit tracker. Did you know that Albert Einstein once said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world? Well, let me introduce you to compound interest. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Now, obviously, Einstein was talking about money. But the truth is, compound interest works for everything. The longer you stick to the challenge, the quicker you get better. Let's say you're trying to build a habit that involves studying for an hour every day. 1 hour doesn't seem like much, but after a month of consistent study, you've now got 30 hours worth of knowledge under your belt. And let's be honest, in most cases, it only takes a small amount of knowledge to have a big impact on your life. If you stick with it for another month, you'll now have 61 hours of focused study under your belt. And if you stick with it for a third month, you'll have 99 hours. Can you feel how powerful that is? This is why the 1% Better Everyday Challenge is so effective. Once you've got an app sorted, you're ready to start your streaks. And this is where most people go wrong. They choose too many habits to focus on. I would highly recommend you choose 2 or 3 habits to focus on at the most. Don't spread yourself too thin. If you're struggling to hit your daily targets, it might be worth lowering the difficulties slightly. It is better to build a 7-day streak of doing something easily than to build a 3-day streak of doing something more difficult. Remember, the aim of the game is to make slow, steady progress over time. You can spend your whole life always looking forward to some far-off future day where you'll finally be happy or fulfilled. But until you actually reach that date, you never gone. Feel any sense of fulfillment? Well, I would say that every week is ideal. Instead, what we need to do is take a step back every now and again and appreciate the progress we've made, because that will fuel us to keep moving forwards. But how often should we take stock of our progress? A long enough period of time to see some meaningful progress, but not so long that you lose motivation along the way. So this is how you're going to take full advantage of the 1% Better Everyday Micro Improvement Challenge. And by the way, if you stay till the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can level up this challenge to get insane results. But one of them did something about it and the other didn't. And if you aren't doing anything about your life right now, then you're gonna keep living it on someone else's terms forever. But if you want to make a change, then this video is going to change your life. Welcome to the 1% Better Everyday Micro Improvement Challenge. I've heard of the 1% Better Everyday Challenge before, and in fact, I'm pretty sure James Clear popularized it. I recently came across this quote from Robert Greene, and I think it sums up our relationship with improvement perfectly. At the start of every week, write down 4 things you want to improve on. This could be anything. Now you need to figure out how you're going to track your streaks. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing the benefits already. But how can you level up this system to get insane results? But how can you speed up this process even more? So, to recap, you're going to choose 2 to 3 habits that you want to improve on. And just quickly, guys, if you're getting value out of this video, it would help out tremendously if you could hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. You probably already know that the secret to success lies in taking small actions consistently over time. For example, the nutrition routine breaks down healthy eating into small, achievable actions, like drinking enough water or limiting your intake of processed foods. Here's what I love about Fabulous. First, it's incredibly convenient. If you're ready to start your journey towards a better, healthier you, I highly recommend checking out Fabulous. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember that you're just one good decision away from a totally new life.